Good morning, friends, and welcome back to the vlog. I figured since I woke up so early this morning, we can do a little morning in my life kind of vlog this morning. I am not going to call this a morning routine because if I'm being completely honest, I very rarely wake up this early, but my cats decided that it was going to be World War III this morning at 6 a.m. So I rolled out of bed by like 6:30, and since we were up before the sun was even up, we decided to just get up, go on a little morning walk, and start our day that way. It was actually really nice because we then got to see the sunrise, and it's surprisingly so cold outside right now. It said it was 50 degrees, so I put on just like a little light jacket this morning, but it is 50 degrees and so windy out there right now. So even with that light jacket, I was literally freezing, especially on the way back. Like, I don't know what it was. I guess we were going like towards the way the wind was blowing. So it was just like, my hair was all whoosh, even though it was in a ponytail. My eyes were watering, my nose is ready now. Like, it was a little crazy, but it was still really nice to just get up and get moving like that early in the morning. I think we did a little over a mile, like 1.25 miles, I think is what we ended up at. We just kind of went out there for 30 minutes, saw the sunrise, and now I'm just back and doing my skincare. I did listen to an audiobook while I was walking. I started listening to audiobooks literally, I think last month is when I signed up for Audible. It hasn't been too long, but I like them because, especially in Orlando, there's so much stinking traffic all the time, and I'm always driving, I feel like, an hour to get anywhere. And so it's been nice having an audiobook. And so I've been listening to the last book of the Zodiac Academy on audiobook because I started that series, I think last year at some point, like early last year. And there's so many books in that series because there's a prequel series, there's a novella, there's the entire full series, and then there's actually like an after series, which I might take some time to read, but I'm finally on book 9. I decided to use my Audible for it, and then I've also been reading like intermittently on my Kindle, but I'm on the last like 10% of that book, and I'm going through it, you guys. There's so much happening. She has almost some people, and every like 5 seconds I'm just like gasping. And I didn't read at all yesterday, not on my Kindle, not on Audible, because it was giving me so much anxiety because I feel like I know these characters. I feel like I'm part of the world because I've been on this reading journey for so long, and low-key, like, I know that it's all gonna turn out fine because part of the prequel series there was an epilogue that was in the future, and it wasn't sad and depressing, so I feel like it's all gonna turn out fine. But just, I don't know what that means though for all of our characters. And if you haven't read Zodiac Academy or any of their books, the first couple books are from the perspective of the same couple of people, but the last, I don't know, after like book 2 or 3, you kind of start getting a bunch of POVs from a lot of the side characters. And so even though they're not huge, like, we've gotten to know them, and some of them have already like been voted off the island, if you know what I mean. And so I'm kind of afraid to see like who else gets voted off the island because I don't want anyone to get voted off the island at this point. Anyways, I have anxiety about it. But yeah, as far as today goes, it is a work day, so I need to be logging in about an hour, and yeah, we're just gonna work from home. We may have an event that we're going to later tonight. I'm not 100% sure yet, so I don't want to do like makeup or anything this morning because I just want to keep my face all nice and clean just in case we do have an event, because I don't want to do my makeup now and then have to redo it later tonight. So yeah, it's just gonna be kind of a chill day. It's nice waking up early, as much as I actually hate being up this early, but it's nice because I feel like I have a whole morning available that I usually don't, because usually I'm like just barely rushing out of bed, doing my skincare, and then like going straight to work because I suck at keeping morning routines for very long. That's something that I said I was gonna work on this year, and I'm definitely working on it, but I'm not a morning person is all I'm saying. I feel like a freshly glazed donut. You're one of the reasons I woke up at 6:30 this morning, huh? Look at its guilty face. And of course, there's reason number 2. And here is the outfit of the day for today. Literally so comfy and cozy, especially because it is a little chilly outside, but I am just wearing some linen pants that I think are from Amazon, and then this sweater is a little DKNY sweater, but we have actually no idea where this sweater came from. My dad found it in his house one day and then no one claimed it, so I did, so it's mine now. But yeah, and then I just have a little bit of jewelry, same rings that I always wear, and that's it. Comfy, cozy. I swear the best part about working from home is, do you see how he's attacking my leg? The best part about working from home is not having to dress up every single morning because people only need to see from like here up. So yeah, this is OOTD. I'm so sad. I was gonna make one of my favorite breakfasts because I finally have cottage cheese and bread, and I like to do toasted bread, obviously, and cottage cheese with honey, and I use local honey because it's like really good for the allergies, and then chili oil, but I do not have the chili oil, and I feel like with just the honey it'll taste a little weird because I like the little spice, and I don't have any. I have hot sauce, but I feel like it's not gonna be the same. So I'm just gonna make some eggs, which I was gonna make anyways. I've been craving this ever since we got this cottage cheese because it's been a minute since we bought and restocked, and it's okay. I decided I'm also making myself a matcha with my breakfast, and I like to put the local honey that I was talking about earlier. This is just a little allergy blend from a Winter Park little bee farm, I guess. You can look it up. It's from localbeehoney.com, but I got it at the Winter Park farmers market a while back, and I'm almost done with it, so I need to go back at some point and do it because the pollen in Orlando, like, I'm sniffling already. The pollen in Orlando is absolutely insane already. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. They're cutting the grass outside too, but it's absolutely insane already. I literally went and washed my car the other day because it was fully covered in pollen. Like, I woke up and from top to bottom, it was just yellow pollen everywhere. So I went, washed my car, and came back home literally the next morning, fully covered again. So I don't even know the point of washing my car anymore at this point because it's crazy. But I used to not have super bad allergies before I moved to Orlando, but something about the pollen over here really kills me. But using this does help quite a bit because it kind of gets you used to everything that's in the air, I guess, and like puts it into your body. But I just need more. This one technically I bought last year. It's been a while. I don't use too much at a time. Maybe I should be taking more of it at a time, but I also feel like I need to get a new one for this year because what if it's different? I don't know how that works. I don't understand the science. I read it online at some point that bee honey, local honey works, and it does, but I don't know the science. But anyways, here's my sad little thing of eggs with my matcha, but that's okay. Eating something is better than eating nothing at all. I'm also just gonna take these like next 10 minutes before I have to log in to just sit and plan out my content for a bit. I feel like, and I think a lot of baby content creators like me will agree with this, but I have so many videos filmed because essentially on my TikTok and Instagram and YouTube shorts, if you want to go see them, I post a lot about like different things to do around Orlando, different like businesses, restaurants, coffee shops, all the fun stuff. So every single time that I leave my house, I try to go somewhere new. I try to go check out like new businesses and whatnot, and I leave my house almost every other day at this point. And like I'll also highlight things that are free to do in the city or like cheap to do in the city because obviously like I don't want to be spending a ton of my money either. But I leave my house essentially every single other day, and I have so many videos because every single time I leave, I will record wherever I'm going just in case I want to post about it. And sometimes I'm going to like 2 or 3 places at a time. You know, if I'm like out just hanging out during the day, if I'm like walking around downtown Winter Park or Winter Garden or whatever, like I'm filming literally everything. But then what happens is that I have so many videos filmed but not edited, and I will forget what I have even filmed, especially if I go to like Disney or something, or I'm doing something like exciting, and then I want to post those videos first, so then I forget about the things that I posted or that I filmed before. And so I have so many videos and like so much content that just has not even made it out into the world because I forgot about it. And I try to organize myself. Every couple of months I like sit down and I got a planner like at the beginning of the year. I've tried so many different things. I used monday.com for a while and nothing has really like stuck until this past week. I finally got Notion, which I know a lot of people use. I think Tamia, my friend that is on this channel way too much, kidding, but I'm pretty sure she uses Notion, and I like have heard her talk about it, but I've never tried it. And then I saw another TikToker post their like little content calendar, and I don't know why that one time that I saw this post after seeing it for so long, I was just like, okay, fine, I'll go try it. And I have the most simple little content calendar here. I'll show you guys. Like, this is so simple. I just have all of my different videos that I have published, and then anything that has been filmed and has not been edited, I just put an editing thing on it, meaning like I have the content already, you need to go in and edit it. And then anything that I want to film that I have not like started on, I just have idea, and those change all the time because it kind of just depends on whether or not I actually end up leaving my house. But I have it all there, and then I have what day I plan on posting it, what day I plan on filming it, if it's something that's like planned out, if I have, you know, plans with Tamia or plans with other friends, or like there's an event happening, like I'll put the film date on it so I remember that I need to go in and do that. And then I have the kind of post that it is, where it's getting posted. And then what's really cool about it is I also can see it by like status if I want to see it this way, by platform if I want to see what's going on Instagram versus TikTok. And then I have it also as a posting calendar. So this view is really great for me because I can see that I have videos already like filmed essentially up until the 9th. So all of next week, I don't really have anything planned for yet. I am doing quite a bit this weekend, so I can start like planning stuff out and putting it up there. But for right now, she's just empty. So I know that I have to go in and do it. I can also see it by my filming dates. So you can see like there's definitely days that I film way more than others, mostly on the weekends. But yeah, I really like this. And what's been helpful for me too with this especially is that there's an app for your phone. And I don't know if when I used Monday they had an app, but I like never downloaded it for some reason if they did. But I did download this one because it's great if I don't want to like find my laptop in the morning when I'm supposed to be editing a video. I can just open it up on my phone and I can just see exactly what I need to edit or what I need to post if it's already edited. And I don't have to get my laptop, and it's not like that extra step because I always have my phone next to me. So it's really nice. So I'm just gonna plan out next week's content because again, I'm doing a lot this weekend so we can get it all scheduled. And then I also have to edit a video, but realistically I am cutting it very close on time to when I need to start working. So that video might have to wait until a little later for lunchtime, depending on how busy I am. But yeah, that's kind of how I've been doing it. It's been working for me. I've been doing it now I started this on February 19th was the first one that I put on here. So 2-ish weeks, and it's worked. So if you're doing content and you are struggling with getting all of your stuff scheduled out because like your brain is scatterbrained like mine is, I would try this one because it's actually working. And there's a lot of templates that people sell online. I did try one just because at first I was like, if I found it kind of daunting to set my own template up. So I bought like a little $3 one from Etsy, and it's really nice, but I think I like mine better. But if you don't know where to start and you're kind of like overwhelmed by all of it, I would check on there because there's a ton of templates. Just look up like Notion, content calendar, or social media planner, and they will pop up. Started a quick load of laundry because I have that event that I might be going to later and I have absolutely nothing to wear for it, so just need to wash all my clothes so that I can have options at least. And now we gotta get to work, but first we gotta tidy this up a bit. Clearly we have a million cords everywhere. Tamia and I started a podcast. If you guys want to go take a listen, the first episode is out now. I'll link it below, but we were filming last night, and as you can see, this is a mess. I already took down my light that I had for it, but this has gotta go. This is looking so much better. I do have to find my mouse. I have been sitting in my chair working just with my laptop for quite some time now. It's just so comfy over there. Plus the mouse that my job provided for work is the Bluetooth Apple, like I think it's called like the Magic Mouse or something like that. And while it is nice technically, I also kind of hate it because one, to charge it, you have to plug it in through the bottom, so you can't like use it and charge it at the same time. And I forget to charge it all the time. So half the time it like runs out of battery and I have to steal Nathan's second mouse that he has. So that's my first pet peeve with it. And then two, I have two laptops. Like I have my work laptop and then I have my personal laptop. I don't like to use my work laptop for like anything content wise or anything personal at all, just because one, I feel like it's not my laptop, you know, so I can't really like use it for personal stuff. I know some people do, but I feel weird about it. And two, like I never want to get locked out of my laptop because as we know, the career world is a little crazy and layoffs happen all the time. And so I don't want anything like content wise or personal on that laptop and then I get locked out and can never use it. So I have my personal laptop, and they're both Macs. And so I will just switch like which laptop my keyboard and my mouse are connected with. The problem though is that every single time that I do it, because they're both Bluetooth, it's such a hassle to reconnect it, because for some reason, like, it doesn't like to just switch really easily, even though they've both been easily connected to both laptops before. But every single time I have to turn it off, forget the device, reconnect the Bluetooth every time that I want to switch back and forth. And so because of that, I tend to not use my desk as much as I probably should, since I have it and it's like such a nice desk, and it's like a standing desk, and I have the walking pad and like the whole setup. But I tend to not use it as much because I don't want to go through the hassle of switching from like my personal laptop at night to my work laptop in the morning. So I have been sitting in my chair for so long, and back on the desk today because I feel very official and I feel like I cleaned it off, so I might as well, you know? But I need to go find my mouse now. That was a lot of rambling to say that I just lost it and will most likely be stealing Nathan's mouse. I will also be listening to the last, let's see, where did I leave off? The last 3 hours and 20 minutes of the Zodiac Academy book. As I work today, I just looked at my little schedule of things that I have to do, and it is a lot of just repetitive stuff, like building campaigns that are templated, or like just doing some cleanup and some reporting. So I will be listening to that, and I'm a little scared. Wish me luck, you guys. Well, that is essentially it for my morning routine. Well, not routine, morning. I will essentially be sitting here, or my little reading chair, for the next 8 hours with my laptop just click-clacking away until that event later tonight. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for watching. If you've stayed this far into the video, please like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.